Okay, this is super cool. Remember Genie 3 that Google showed off back in August a few months ago, where you can like generate these 3D video game worlds and move characters around? We saw a bunch of like demo videos of what this thing would look like. You can move around in this world, but we all wondered, are we ever gonna be able to access this? Are we ever gonna be able to play with it? Today's that day. We finally get access to it. And the first thing that I did was I wanted to put myself into a video game world. So I took this like image that I have from a photo shoot I did a few years ago, and I put it into Gemini here and told Nano Banana to create a 3D video game world with this person as the main character. It then created this image of me as a 3D video game character, and I told it, hey, make it 16 by 9, and then it regenerated the same kind of image in 16 by 9. Now, if I jump over to Project GENIE here, we can see a bunch of videos that other people have created, but now we can create our own. So if I click and create your own, I can press this plus button and upload that image that I just made in Nano Banana here. We can see here's my character. And then it wants you to describe the environment and describe the character so that the AI can sort of differentiate the two and know what it's supposed to animate. So for my environment, I put a fantasy video game world with a dirt path, a blue stream, and lush trees. The path is surrounded by rocks, grass, and the ruins of ancient columns. And then for the character, I put white male video game character with brown hair and a beard, wearing a blue plaid shirt and blue jeans. He has a sword strapped to his back. Now I can click create world, and it's gonna take, I don't know, 30 seconds or so to generate this world. But once that world is generated, I can walk around with this character using the WASD keys, and then I can change the camera and rotate the camera around the character using my arrow keys. And it's really cool. It feels like I'm in a video game. I mean, it's sort of like a video game in slow motion, but it feels like I'm in a video game. So check this out. Here is my character walking around. I'm actually controlling him with the WASD keys as he walks around in this game. Here, let me make him look at the camera. So turn around and look this way, dude. So there's my character walking towards the camera. I can hit spacebar and he'll jump. This is so cool. And then I could use my arrow keys. You can see down on the bottom right, the arrow key that I'm pressing, and it will actually, rotate the camera around the character. And then I'm using, again, the WASD keys to move him around. Spacebar makes him jump. And you get a full 60 seconds to wander around and move around in this world. Like, this is just wild to me that this is all generated. Like, every frame we're seeing is being generated in real time as this character moves around. Now, it lost some of the quality, like it doesn't totally look like me anymore. We've got like a little more pixelated of a face, but it's pretty dang close still. And the fact that this whole thing took about 30 seconds to generate, and I can move my camera around, move this character around, control him in real time, make him jump, like, this is just wild that we've gotten this far. This is actually kind of blowing my mind right now that we can do this. There is sort of a downside to it. It's only available on the Ultra plan right now for Google, so you do have to pay the like $250 a month plan. But if you do have the Ultra plan, it's really cool. It's really fun. I don't see like a ton of real world use case for it yet. It's just kind of like a fun little experimental thing where you can get in and mess around with it. But man, is it fun. And there's other creations in here that other people made. So like I can click on any one of these that other people made, and it'll actually show me a video of that sort of generation. So let's click on this car one here. If I click this play button, it's gonna play a video, but this is just a video of like somebody else controlling it. If I hit my keys, it doesn't actually do anything. This is already sort of pre-recorded. However, if I click this little remix button, I can jump into this world right here. I can modify the prompt if I want. I can even switch to first person. Let's go into first person for this one. Click create world. Again, it'll take, 30 seconds to a minute, but I should be able to drive this car around in first person now. Let's see what it does. It didn't do the first person, but I am controlling the car. So like, as this car moves around the track, I am hitting A and D. You can see in the bottom left corner that I am pressing those buttons. I'm pressing W to make it go forward and make it go faster. And then I can use my arrow keys and sort of like rotate around this car here. I am actually controlling this. Let's see what happens if I hit space. So nothing really happens with space because it's not a character that can jump or anything, but I can control this car, drive it around the track, and drive it off-road here, and again, rotate around it. So all of the worlds that are already created here inside of Project GENIE that other people have made, you can click into them and actually use them yourself and move around in those worlds. And you don't even need to use an image. If I go click create your own, I don't have to upload an image. I can just describe an environment, describe a character, pick whether I want third person or first person, and it'll generate a world without starting with an image. I personally like starting with an image and sort of knowing what scene I'm getting into, but you don't even need to do that if you don't want. And again, it's available as of today, January 29th. I did get a little bit early access. Google did give me access to this a few days early as part of their trusted tester program, so I have been able to play with this a little bit. So thank you, Google, for that. But this is not a sponsored video. I've just been having fun, and I've had a sort of gag order. I haven't been able to talk about this until today. And so as soon as this was available, I wanted to give you this video and show you, like, this is actually pretty cool. It's pretty fun. Again, I don't know the real world use case yet. It's still very early, but it's very impressive how far we've come with this stuff. And again, it is only on the Ultra plan as of right now, but I do imagine that they will sort of make it available to the lower and lower tiers over time. But if you have an Ultra plan, you got to get in and play with this. This thing is really, really fun. All right, that's all I got for you. Again, not sponsored, just thought this was cool. Wanted to make a quick video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. See you later. Bye.